Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to reset your password. So let's say, for example, you start My Contacts and you type in your username and password. You click login and it says invalid credentials. So you basically forgotten your username and or password. So let's go through the reset process. So we'll click OK here, and then you simply click this button, Forget Credentials, and then this dialog will pop up and you see a whole bunch of complicated code. Don't worry too much about that. All we have to do is basically click on this button here and we'll click send. Okay, so what that will do is basically send the request to my web service, and eventually I'll get an email with this information. Then what I'll do is I'll process the email and I'll send you an email back. Okay, so let's click OK and I'll click close. Now, let's say, for example, I went through the process and then I verified your information and then I send you an email back. So you're going to receive an email very similar to this email here. So it'll say something like My Contacts Password Reset Code, and you're going to get this kind of email. Now, if you look at this email here, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit more. That's the wrong way. Okay. All right. So if you look at this code, you'll see that there's a square bracket right here in front, and then there's a closing square bracket. What you want to do is you want to basically highlight and copy everything in between these square brackets and not the square brackets themselves. Okay. So once you've highlighted that, you can right click and you can say copy. All right. And then you want to come back to your login screen and then click on reset password. And then in this text box, you need to paste in the code. So you can basically press Control and then the V, Control V, and that basically copies the code in here. Now when we click next, I'm going to verify the code. Okay, so let's say you got the code wrong. Let's just make some mistake here, right? And I click next, then it's going to say invalid code. Your code is invalid. Please ensure you enter the code inside the square brackets. Do not include the square brackets. Okay, so let me just delete that and I'll go Control V again, and then I'll click next. All right, so if you get to this screen, then it means that the code was good. I verified the information, and you're now going to enter a new password. Okay, so I'm just going to type in 12345 again, and I'll click save. And then it says your password reset was successful, and here it gives you your username and your password, and we'll click OK. And here now we can type in our username and the password 12345. We'll click login, and we're in My Contacts. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you the same process, but the manual process of actually resetting, because sometimes what may happen is that when we click on the send request link, there might be some issues. Maybe my web service is down, or your antivirus is blocking the call, or your internet is down. So in these situations, we need to go through the manual process of reset. So I'll show you that in the next video.